So that final poll coming up in just under a minute now. At T-minus 11 minutes, the transporter erector launcher armed will be armed for rapid retract. About 5 minutes before launch, the Antares avionics systems responsible for guiding the rocket will be switched over to internal power. T-minus 3 minutes, the auto sequence or the terminal count will begin. T-minus 2 minutes, the propellant tanks will be pressurized. The pressurizing agent, helium gas. T0 will be the main engine ignition. Just about 2 seconds after that, we will see the first motion and liftoff of Antares. Now standing by for that final countdown poll.
And launch team LC on countdown 1. At this time, I'd like the poll to proceed with final countdown and medium flow chill down. MES 1.
MES is go.
GCE.
GCE is go.
ACE.
ACE is go.
GSO.
GSO is go.
RSO.
RSO is go.
TD.
TD is go.
Mars.
Mars is go.
CMD.
CMD is go.
LD.
LD is go.
Orbital.
LC, this has been a well-executed countdown. We're ready to deliver another load of cargo to the space station. Orbital is go.
And launch team is go to proceed with final countdown and medium flow chill down. Check step 362. Site control LC countdown 1. Arm tel for rapid retract.
And LC site control copy is in work.
Launch team, be advised, phase 4 dynamic limits will be active at T-minus 10 minutes. Check 365.
And there we have it, the final poll to proceed with final countdown. All cleared, every position a go. Everything looking on track now, under 11 minutes from launch. The team at the Wallops Range Control Center reporting, all systems looking good.
That's the fairing right there.
This is a close-up of that transporter erector launcher arm, currently armed as of T-minus 11 for its rapid retract from the Antares rocket. Just about 5 minutes from now, the avionics on board the launch vehicle will be switched over to internal power. Following that, at T-minus 3 minutes, we'll begin the terminal countdown of the rocket.
LC MES 1, medium flow started.
Check 366.
There's the Antares.
And Ops 1 LC, enable stage 1 controller and ACS VDMs.
LC Ops 1 in work. Stage 1 controller VDMs enabled. Upper ACS, internal power on. Lower ACS, internal power on. Step complete.
And Elect 1, verify and telemetry. Stage 1 and ACS VDMs are enabled, and verify VDM voltage.
Stage 1 controller and ACS VDMs enabled. VDM voltage is nominal.
Check 368.
Okay,
Site control status on arming of TEL for rapid retract.
And LC site control, we just got the arming verified and complete.
TEL LC, confirm TEL arm for rapid retract.
LC TEL.
So the TEL, again, the transporter erector launcher arm, has been armed for rapid retract.
And just send them some nice ringtones, so I'm just going to check those out.
8 minutes and counting to Antares launch.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like
And Site Control LC, step 369, confirm GN2 conditioning has started.
And LC Site Control, we can confirm GN2 conditioning has it been initiated.
Roger that, check 369.
okay.
So again, marching close to launch now, coming up on T-minus 7 minutes. The team already completed their final poll. All systems go. The range looking good for the launch of Antares today. Beautiful day out at the Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia for a launch. Weather cooperating with a 90% chance of favorable conditions. A nice break from the storms that plagued the launch teams throughout the week getting ready. They were able to persevere and get Antares and Cygnus ready, loaded, and locked for its launch to the International Space Station, 6 minutes 40 seconds away from liftoff.
No, I don't like any of those ringtones.
And again, just to recap, following a successful flight today, it'll be a 3-day trip towards the International Space Station. Cygnus on days 2 and 3 will continue its ascent, and then flight day 4, actually on Wednesday, it'll be in range to be grappled by the crew on board the International Space Station, then attached by robotics controllers here in Houston, controlling the robotic arm to the Earth-facing side of Harmony.
UCS has transferred from air to GN2.
And LC Site Control, we can confirm transfer to air to GN2 confirmed.
Roger that, check 370.
I'm probably going to take a few snaps of my screen. So yeah, I'll probably show you guys just the launch pics. Probably edit those onto the end of one of the bits.
Now approaching 5 minutes until launch. Expecting the calls for the Antares avionics switching over to internal power.
Avionics to internal power.
LC Ops 1, in work. All internal power on selected. Standing by 5 seconds. All external power off. Step complete.
Elect 1, verify avionics, internal power nominal.
Confirmation Antares avionics responsible for controlling the rocket now on internal power.
Range is green.
And Ops 1, open FTS umbi-loop and verify green indication.
LC Ops 1, FTS umbi-loop is open and green.
FTS, verify FTLUs are armed with no receiver arm and no FTLU destruct.
LC, this is FTS. FTLU and FTS receiver indications are nominal.
Ops 1, you go to activate arm enable.
LC Ops 1, arm enable key rotated, indicator illuminated.
And Ops 1, you go to send all arm command.
Copy LC, in work.
T-minus 4 minutes now from launch. At 3 minutes, the terminal count will begin.
LC Ops.
On the loops, you're hearing FTLU, the Flight Termination Logic Unit, and FTS, the Flight Termination System responsible for safing the rocket throughout its ascent.
SNAs and ODMs all armed.
Roger that. 379 will not be required for today's op. Phase 5 dynamic limits will be active at T-minus 3 minutes. Elect 1, I'll wait for your calls for steps 381, 382, and 383.
Now standing by for the beginning of the auto sequencing start in the terminal.